Earlier today, or maybe last night, Microsoft announced the Surface 3. Basically, the reason why I'm saying this is because um, I was in class when this was announced. So now I'm making a video, and here it is. So here's the official webpage for the Surface 3. Um, so yeah, so the Surface 3 is pretty much exactly like the Surface Pro 3. It looks almost exactly the same, but there's a few differences. Now I'm going to go through the differences first and then tell you what it comes with and what the processor or what the specs are. So the differences are, first of all, when you scroll down here, actually let me see if I can see a side view. So when you see this, you'll notice here the USB is on the right side. You got your headphones on the right as well. You have your, what is this, your micro USB cable. Basically this is your new charging port. This is not proprietary anymore. And then you have your display port, which is just like Surface Pro 3. So you can, that's what it comes with. And then on the right side, there's nothing on the, or on the left side, there's nothing on there. Actually, let me flip to the side. So you can see here, there's nothing on that side. But on the top, which I can't show you, but on the top is where you'll see your volume port. So you can kind of see it like perking up right there, but that's where you see the volume port up there. You have your volume and power on this top edge right here. It's a kind of weird space to put it, but they put it there. There's no longer that proprietary magnetic cable that Surface users know about. It's now just a standard port that they're using now. So that's one thing. Now I'm going to go into things that it does not come with. Actually, no, one more difference is the kickstand. The kickstand is now a 3-stage kickstand. It actually kicks. Let me see if I can find an image of it. No, I can't find an image of it. But the kickstand is a 3-stage kickstand. So this kickstand here, basically what it does is it kicks out to here, then it kicks out a little further, and then it kicks out almost flat, but not fully flat. It's still angled. That way you can have 3 different stages to do. I guess this is why the price is $500 starting at. And then the final thing, the second thing I wanted to get to is what it comes with. So right now it only comes with the tablet and the charger. That's it. It doesn't come with anything else. It doesn't come with a pen. Yes, this has a pen. Another thing that it doesn't come with the keyboard, and it doesn't come with what is it called? It doesn't come with the pen or the keyboard. Those are the 2 things that you know: a pen, keyboard, or this docking station. So those are the accessories that are for it. The pens are obviously in 4 different colors, black, red, blue, and white, with like a purplish pinkish tip. And then multiple colored keyboard, which matches the pen, except for the white color. They don't have a white color, they just have a darker blue. Now, another thing that is different between the two, now that I'm getting into the specs, is here are the specs right here. These are all the specs you're going to really need to know about. Actually, let's hit see all specs. So here it is. It's slightly thinner than the Surface Pro 3. It weighs 1.37 pounds, so that's pretty light. It has a 10.8 inch screen versus the 10.1 inch screen that was on, I believe, was on the Surface Pro and Surface Pro 2 line of devices. It has a 1920 by 1280 screen. That's a 3:2 aspect ratio that they went to, since they're trying to keep it the same ratio as the Surface Pro 3 but smaller, because it is it's not RT. It's actually just regular Windows 8.1. They went away from RT altogether. It comes in two RAM configurations. It comes with 4 and 2 gigabyte RAM, and the 2 gigabyte RAM only is with 64 gigabytes of storage, while your 4 gigabyte of RAM is with 128 gigabytes of storage. Now the thing is, one thing that I have to say is, since this runs full Windows 8.1 and it's $500 starting, that's the 2 gigabyte of RAM with Wi-Fi only model. Yeah, Wi-Fi only model. I would highly recommend just going up to the $699 and just getting this right here, unless you want to pay about $1,000 to get the Surface Pro 3 with the better processor. But mostly, if you're getting this computer, you're probably just doing light typing, or you just need a laptop to go if you're in school or just at work and you need to type some stuff up. So that's what this is mainly, I think, is targeted for. Now, the processor is a quad-core Intel Atom X7 Z8700 processor at 2 megabytes cache and 1.6 gigahertz with Intel burst technology up to 2.4 gigahertz. So take as much as you want from that, but it's an Intel quad-core Atom processor that's in this thing. It's got Wi-Fi, AB, GN, and AC, Bluetooth 4.0. Then, as I said before, it has the USB 3 port and the micro SD card reader, just like the Surface the Surface Pro 3 and all the Surfaces. In fact, it's got the cover port and everything that's in the other Surface tablets. 1 year of Office 365 personal. I keep wanting to say professional. It's got the front facing is 3.5 megapixels and the rear facing is 8 with autofocus. So that's pretty good. I don't know many people who actually want to take photos with their tablet/laptop, but if you're one of those people, by all means, go ahead. It's got ambient light sensors, all the sensors you could think of. I'm not going to name all of those things. And then your micro USB power supply. Basically, this is what most people would have wanted in terms of charging. Most people don't like proprietary things. They like, if they're using a Windows phone or an Android phone, they have micro USB cables laying around. Or if they have an Xbox One or a PS4, they use micro USB cables laying around. So they want to be able to use the same cables to power everything they have, rather than having to have special cables for everything if they lose one or one breaks. So this solves that problem if that's you. For me, this is a good laptop tablet, that hybrid that I would highly recommend getting. I would personally get it, but obviously the money, $500 starting, is not something that's I would really pay for. But if you see here, now that I'm in the Microsoft Store, actually, pre-order now. There it is. So the Microsoft Store here, you can see here Surface 3. I keep wanting to say Surface Pro 3. Surface 3, 360-degree view. Once this loads, there you go. You can see all that. And you can see right there. Let me see if I can zoom in here. All right, zoom up. You can see right there, this is the volume right there, and this is the power button right there. So that's essentially what you're going to see. So let me zoom out a little bit. And where is the purchase button? There it is. So then you have your 64 gigabytes and 2 gigabytes of RAM and Wi-Fi only model. So it comes in LTE and Wi-Fi only models. The LTE, I think AT&T and T-Mobile will be selling them later on this year. And the Wi-Fi models, I'm not sure exactly when. Okay, it's going to come out, ships May 5th. So if I click the Wi-Fi models, I mean the 3G, the 4G LTE models, those just say coming soon. But the Wi-Fi models, if you want to buy one now, it will ship May 5th and come whenever based on whatever wherever you live and things like that. And then you have your 4 gigabyte, 128 gigabyte model with Wi-Fi only, which is probably the one I'd highly recommend more, and that's about $600. Plus, of course, if you're buying a Surface, you probably want to get a type cover. So, you can hit pre-order now and you can get that now, and then you'd want to get a type cover with it. I just recommend, I don't know why, one thing that I really, really hope to get is if Microsoft would simply include, no, I don't want help. If Microsoft would simply include the type cover with their tablets from now on, because at this point, everyone who's buying a Surface buys the type cover. So why charge people extra when you can just, sure, you have to bump up the price, but include it in it. Make it a full laptop replacement by including it with it. That's something that a lot of people get. I know a lot of people around my campus, my college campuses, have Surface Pro 3s. You wouldn't have normally seen them with a Surface, but they have a Surface Pro 3 and they all have the blue type cover. Nobody else gets any other color but the blue and purple type covers. So that's all for this tablet. This is the Surface 3, and it comes with plenty of stuff. It doesn't come with the pen. It doesn't come with the keyboard. It comes with a 3-stage kickstand. It comes in 2 gigabytes and 4 gigabytes of RAM configurations. It also comes with 64 and 128 gigabytes of storage. The 64 is with the 2 gigabyte and the 128 is with the 4 gigabyte. $499 for the 2 gigabyte, $599 for the 4 gigabyte, and it ships on May 5th. So if you have any other questions about this tablet or whether you should get it or not, feel free to consult it with me, and I will probably try to help you out to figure out what the best bet for you to do is. So my name is Kweku from Next Gen Windows, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.